good, everybody? What's going on, y'all? What is up? Back with another video. So I got a DM asking me about the covert narcissist. I see a lot of people are dealing with covert narcissists. They seem to be the most, let's just say, they slide under the radar, right? Because the subtle abuse gets them under the radar. They're really, really hard to spot. And I've been noticing that a lot of people are dealing with covert narcissists, and they have no idea exactly what a covert narcissist is. Let's talk about the covert narcissist. We're going to make it short, sweet, and to the point, okay? When you're dealing with the covert narcissist, they're very difficult to spot, right? But narcissists in general can be hard to spot over time. They're very difficult to spot, right? But over time, they learn how to optimally manipulate their victims and get by with their schemes without anyone questioning them, okay? Let's get into it. And what makes it even more confusing is that they don't act all the same way. Narcissists have a pattern, but they don't always move the same way. Certain patterns of behavior are consistent, such as when they idealize, devalue, then discard their romantic partners. And one of the toughest types to spot is the covert narcissist, because they blend into the background much of the time. They aren't a cliche of a grandiose, self-obsessed, look at me narcissist. Instead, right, they are quietly cruel and behave in a much more passive-aggressive way. And they may appear calm and professional to most people, but to those they are in a relationship with, they are demeaning, cold, and abusive. And they can switch between these Jekyll and Hyde characters with ease, you guys. This is how you'll know you are actually dealing with a covert narcissist. Understand that. You see, people with dark triad personalities, they thrive off other people's chaos. So a common game of theirs is to set up their romantic partners. They set you up for the failure, right? All the time. Then they punish you for doing so. Sometimes they make empty promises and then get a kick out of their reaction when they don't deliver. Covert narcissists, if you ask me, all narcissists, right, will do this. This is what they will do. They get a kick out of the reaction that they get from you when you don't deliver, okay? They do, what they want to do when they want to do it. And then they make themselves look like the victim, right? So most narcissists, right, they'll even deny making promises in the first place, gaslighting you into thinking that they are losing. Listen, y'all. You have to understand what narcissists do. Narcissists have a pattern. And even though they don't all move exactly the same way, they're still a narcissist. So you're going to notice some sort of pattern that they have. And narcissists are very, very good at lying and denying when they have made promises to you. Because during that love bombing stage, they will make all kinds of promises. And then later on, they will deny having have said any of these things to you. They will gaslight you. And you will think that you are losing your mind. And over time, you may become completely out of touch with reality, okay? And a lot of this comes from the covert narcissist wanting to be worshipped. You see, they are conflicted because they think a lot of themselves, but are also incredibly insecure. You see, a closet narcissist doesn't say, I am special. They point to something else, a person, a religion, a book, anything. And they're so special, right? But they feel special by association. And why would anyone, right, be in a relationship with a covert narcissist in the first place? I'll tell you why. The answer is very, very complicated. You see, as we all know, most of us do, as most of us should know, covert narcissists are highly skilled at sucking their targets in with sob stories, y'all. And this is a very effective trap for people who are high in empathy. Think about it like this, right? The covert narcissist has wormed their way into your heart. There tends to be a string of misfortune, like every single ex is a jerk. Every single friend they have is unhealthy or something's wrong with them. Their parents didn't do this. Somebody did that. Somebody at work did this. This happened to them. It's always somebody else. So ask yourself, what kind of circle of friends this person has? If they have zero friends, that's an alarm, y'all. It's an alarm because the whole world cannot be that unhealthy. They're always spinning tales about their abusive childhood or their battles with addiction, leads highly empathetic people down a path where they start to feel sorry for the covert narcissist. And further down the line, you'll develop a sense of responsibility for them. At least I did. This is what will happen. And when you're splitting from that narcissist, right? When you're getting away from that narcissist, right? They'll have everyone around sucked in. Everyone in your town or in close proximity that the narcissist knows will get sucked in to what the narcissist has to say, because they'll be telling tales that'll be so outrageous and so awful about you. And people will go right down the rabbit hole with them. They will become the victim. I'm just saying. The covert narcissist has no intention of changing their life. It's all a way of sucking you in and a way of getting attention and a way of justifying their disgusting behavior towards you. The problem is whether the covert narcissist is a colleague, a friend, a partner, a romantic partner. It doesn't really matter. If you are their chosen target, you will already know about their alleged problems. And often, right, they can be hard to ignore. Because some will even claim that they don't want to live anymore, you guys. Meaning walking away from them when it's time for you to walk away, right? After knowing all these things about them. It'll feel essentially impossible for you to just move on. Right? You'll feel so sorry for them. All their sob stories, everything you've learned about them. It'll make it almost impossible for you to just decide to walk away from the narcissist. And see, this will be a way to condition you into a sense of fear and walking on eggshells around them. So next time, you're not going to hold them accountable for whatever it is they're doing to you. They may even say, things like, I've never felt this way about someone before. Y'all, this will make you want to scream. This is how bad a covert narcissist will confuse you. And see, again, it gives you the responsibility to take care of them. Even to the point you allow them to isolate you from your friends, your family, your life. It'll make you forget about you because you are so concerned about them. You see, with covert narcissists, their emotions are paramount. But their target's needs and feelings are always up for debate. Do you hear me? Everything is a competition, and nothing that happens to you even comes close to what they've been through. They will never apologize. They'll simply give you the silent treatment as a punishment until you give up and you surrender. Y'all, this is what goes on with most narcissists, but covert narcissists are the absolute worst. Essentially, covert narcissists have a high contempt for others, and anything that threatens their superiority is taken as a direct attack. That's why they are so hung up on being superior and looking down on everybody else, because you don't matter. They will take everything from you: your property, your purpose, your job, your family, your friends, your entire being will be sabotaged dealing with the covert narcissist. And when you have come to this conclusion, they will move on, right? And you'll be stuck in a world that leaves you wondering how the hell you got there. This is why, y'all, I always say it's so very, very important to stay away from narcissists once you realize you are dealing with a narcissist. Very good question. Shout out to you who asked me about how do you know a person or you're dealing with a covert narcissist. And everything that I just named is exactly how you will know. A narcissist is a narcissist is a narcissist. I always say that. Y'all, but covert narcissists, are the absolute worst. I say if you've been with one, you've basically been with them all. That's just how it is. And some of us, unfortunately, has been with more than one narcissist, or has been around more, or lived in the same proximity with more than one narcissist, at least, because y'all, it takes a while to catch on that you are actually dealing with somebody who is like this. I always say narcissists are dangerous individuals to have around you. People don't want to hear that. People don't want to deal with the fact that they're really dealing with a narcissist. People don't understand. People want to hang around. They want to stick it out. They want to see if they can change this individual. And I'm going to tell you right now, firsthand, you're wasting your time. Especially with the covert narcissist. They have a very, very, y'all listen, a very long path of people that they have tried to destroy. They go around ruining people, y'all. Doing the absolute most. And they use people. They use people's empathy. They come up with all these lies and these stories. And they get you stuck. And sometimes you don't even know how to get out. I'm just saying, y'all, this is how it works. You know, covert narcissists, passive aggressive, approach to devaluing you is very dangerous. And sometimes you don't even realize that you are being abused. And they will keep on taunting you for all the things you do. You spend too much money. Oh, you don't cook well. You don't make the right decisions. You aren't this, you aren't that. They'll devalue your friends, your family, your coworkers, anybody. They won't spend time with you. They will keep themselves busy all of the time. Even if you are in the same room, you'll be without any conversation for hours, or they won't even talk to you. They will gradually ignore you in all the decision makings, as if whatever they do or they think is the only right thing. They will criticize every opinion that you could ever have. They won't share any responsibility of taking care of the children, if you have children with them. House cleaning. Y'all, don't talk about financially how they abuse you. Y'all, listen. You will be ignored. They won't accompany you if you're sick or in your troubles. You will be all alone fighting for yourself, dealing with the covert narcissist. They won't take interest in your celebrations or your achievements or any project that you uptake in. They are highly, highly abusive. They will cruelly play the push and pull game with you constantly during your entire relationship with them. You will never, ever feel happy with them. You will be unwanted all the time. You will never get any true love. You will never get any love. This is what happens when you're dealing with the covert narcissist. This is how they behave. And the key to a good relationship are love and respect and care for each other. There will be complete lack of all of these things, all of these qualities or virtues dealing with the covert narcissist. They will treat strangers, y'all, far better and warmly than you will be treated. And this is the truth. They'll be so nice and understanding and interested in how they act with people that they are new. But behind closed doors, they're getting it in with you. Or you're getting it. They'll give you little jabs in the very beginning. They'll do this around your family and friends. And you won't even know what's happening. This is behaviors of a covert narcissist. And when I say when I tell you they won't share any responsibility for anything, like I said, they won't share any responsibility for anything. Do you hear me? This is the behavior of a covert narcissist. And like y'all, and this is one thing that I want to say, and then I'm going to let y'all go. Okay? When you're in the love bombing phase, they'll be the ones who study your habits and behaviors, especially if they are a cerebral covert narcissist. They will study you. They will pay attention to everything that you do. You'll know, y'all, that you are dealing with a covert narcissist. Because more so, other than subtypes such as the overt and the malignant narcissist, while the overt narcissist usually woos you with sexual attention and showing you with grand gestures, right? The covert narcissist studies what you respond to the most. And if you come off as clingy, the covert narcissist will bombard you with attention and act as though they love your attention in return. If they notice you really like certain things, specific things, they will memorize all these things. And they will bombard you with these things, y'all. They will do more subtle things that make you feel uniquely special, which goes beyond just bringing you certain things that you like or just doing certain things in front of you that you like. And they do this to capture your full attention and to preoccupy your mind so that all you will think about is how you finally found the one. They want you to get used to all those wonderful things. Because in that love bombing stage, they believe you're flawless and that you are the one for them for a short time. So they mirror you to get you to fall for them fast and hard. And that they do this because once they have you hooked on the fantasy of them being the Mr. or Mrs. right for you, the Mr. or Mrs. perfect for you, they know they have control over you. And once they see that you're in fact a human, right? And fallible, and the covert narcissist will be much more subtle in their ways of devaluing you in the beginning of this stage than the other subtypes, because a covert narcissist has you completely hooked on them and they have you completely figured out. They can start mentally abusing you and the trauma bond will be so tight, y'all. But they have to trauma bond you to them. And once they feel slighted by you, once they realize you are a human and you can make mistakes, y'all, the gloves are coming off. They do just enough to keep you strung along. I'm just saying. And all these things that you were getting in the love bombing stage, it's over with. It's done. It's over. The gloves are coming off. And you're fixing to get everything behind that mask times 10. Do you hear me? You will know that you are dealing with a covert narcissist. You got to know what you're dealing with, y'all. You got to know. Educate yourself. Watch videos, listen to videos, do research, read up on it, gain edification, all that you can. Educate yourself, because dealing with the covert narcissist, you have to be able to figure this thing out. They slide under the radar so well, you guys. You can't even make it up. You cannot make this stuff up, y'all. You guys listen, I hope I helped somebody. If you have gained any edification from this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Do you hear me? Hit the like button, you guys. That's it for this video. Until next time.